I don't really like English literature, really at all. Like classic novels, like Huckleberry Finn and stuff like that. Mm-mm. But like, yeah, uh, Dracula the movie, the book. I'm sorry, the book. Or the movie too. You know how he had him in that dungeon? He had John Harker in that dungeon, and he was those female vampiresses were draining his blood, taking his energy. Yeah, that's what alimony, child support, jerking off, um, and all this simping, going out simping, chasing these women. Look, it's like Mr. Negative alluded to it. Like an all out chase to go after these women is more like a sprint. Like if you're familiar with like the animal, the wolf, it can like sprint for like 7 miles straight. And that's what they want you doing for these women. There's so much money in getting men to go after these women like that. I mean, I saw one podcast where a dude said you need to be on every date nap. Like when you get off work, you need to be on these date naps, quote unquote, spinning plates and stuff like that. And a couple of them were saying it. Kevin Sam was saying he's when he goes to the city, he turns his app on or changes the location of his apps and gets, casts his net out there and gets a whole bunch of chicks. Probably not though, but I could be lying. But it's a shame how that kind of thing pedestalizes women so much because they see that they got all these books and seminars and all this stuff about how to pick them up. They're just laughing and figuring ways how to play us. But no, that's not even it. That's why this is why you shouldn't be chasing women like that. I tell you, there's a story. A guy is over in New Jersey. It was a couple years about maybe 10 to 12 years ago. I don't know what happened, but I know the guy went to jail for chasing women. Ultimately, it was a woman chase thing. He was married. He had like a STEM job. He was married, lived over in a nice suburban area over in New Jersey. I forget one of them townships where they got money out there. It's like a Greek dude or something. Greek. So anyway, he's married with a son of his own and his wife in this nice house. And he got involved with this straggle daggle, this white straggle daggle chick. Got involved with her. Ends up getting her pregnant, producing a son. He, like I said, he's in STEM, so he had money. So he put her up in an apartment and was paying for it, and it was draining on him. He was starting to feel the effect. His wife was like noticing the money was missing and stuff like that. So he was trying to get her to get her life started and start working and do stuff and live on her own and stuff like that. I don't know what her living conditions were before he met her. It didn't say, but she didn't want to do anything. She would go to like nursing school and then not go drop out. So anyway, he got frustrated with her. Ended up getting this boy from New York and they killed her. And how it got unraveled, the guy ends up in jail and his wife left him. I'm sure she got everything and he's in jail rotting. And the reason how it all unraveled, like I said, was they found a little boy that was sired out of the relationship. The father had dropped him off in the parking lot at the Christiana Hospital here in Newark, Delaware. Just dropped him off, and then somehow, some kind of way, they got his cell phone. He made a call to somebody, and the cell phone tower picked up where he called from, and because it was in the paper. And the nurse saw it and said the little boy was just walking around the parking lot. So his father just left him. So he ended up in jail. But yeah, that's the thing, man. See all that from chasing a girl. I mean, he should have been content with his wife if he had to be married, just content with his wife up there wherever he was living good. And if he had to straggle daggle, just go to a hotel and then go home. But he shouldn't have been doing none of that stuff. And it cost him.